Can you hear me? What's going on, Matthew? Hey, thanks for the like. My god, it has been so long since I've streamed. Alright, awesome. So, I'm just gonna be doing free time events today. And I'm actually going to let you and anyone else who would like to join choose who I talk to. Uh, this is awkward. I cannot tell. If this is lagging or not. It seems to be going relatively smoothly. Okay, a little bit, but it's not bad. Alright. I guess I'll go ahead and start before anything happens. If it gets way too laggy, let me know. Alright, so let me see if I still have that save file. Yeah, I do. Perfect. Alright, so right now there are, what is it? 6, 11, 16. Okay, so 16 people I can talk to. Out of all of them, who would you like me to talk to first? So far, I have developed a liking to characters like Magnus. Who else was there? Where is it? Levitica. And there's some characters where I would like to get to know more about. Virginia. Oh god, Virginia. Whew. She's a troll. Get ready for my Virginia voice. There you go. Alright. Groot? Can't say I'm particularly surprised about the choice of doorbell. Wait, doorbell? Yes? What brings you to the office at this hour? Yes, I am Groot. The office? Do you have an do you have an appointment? If not, then I ask that you take a ticket and wait in line. She's the ultimate secretary, by the way. But so far in this game, she's been such a freaking troll. I'll get to you soon. She closes the door. What line? Begrudgingly, you take a ticket from the dispenser that had been set up outside her. Oh my god, she has this whole thing set up too. Wow, okay. Hello there. Hello there, sir. Ticket, hashtag get the fuck out. I love this. Yes. Ah, come on in and take a seat. You oblige. Okay, sir, why are you here? Blaze is fine, and I'm here to talk to you. Oh? What about? I'd like to know more about you, actually. You seem to have a strong intuition, for starters. Does it run in the family? Okay. Hey, you can't fool me using Dash's quirk. Dash is another character, Ultimate Barista. So, if you don't know, Danganronpa is a game where there's a bunch of students with ultimate talents, meaning they're the best of the population. And they're basically sent to a high school where they're forced to kill each other. This is a fan game, so it's not as high of quality as the other games, but still really, really good story-wise. And that's why I'm playing it, because, man, I love the story so far. I love each and every character as well. What if I told you that I've been narcoleptic for as long as I can remember? I wouldn't believe you. It's true, though. That's true, though. I've been suffering from narcolepsy ever since you walked in. Oh my god. Why'd you have to choose Virginia first? Happens every time there's a customer. This conversation's getting nowhere. I agree. So, how's family life? Growing up in a family of trolls must have been, interesting. It's pretty boring, to be honest. Our career paths are so limited. Not to mention, I keep getting fired from every job I take. Not from incompetence, though, I take it? Yep. Have I ever told you about the honeycomb and the jackass? God. My god. We're starting off great here. The what in the what? I don't believe you have. The honeycomb and the jackass. What is this going to be about? When you're the secretary, you tend to have access to everyone's personal details. Their name, their credit card numbers, their allergies. So if you're allergic to peanuts, you can just... If they're allergic to peanuts or anything like that, you can just stick a bowl of nuts in front of them and they'll, and a body has been discovered. Nice. Hey, we're back on excellent connection. Awesome. Don't like where this is going. Let me guess. Someone in the office was allergic to honeycomb. Correct. Then what was the jackass? You, jackass. That would be my boss. I'll never forget the moment he fired me. You're fired! Oh, okay. You're fired! Okay. He screamed. Wait,
he screamed, face blushly red. The hidden camera was only the cherry on top.
hidden camera?
Well, I couldn't reserve that experience for myself now, could I? I had to make sure everyone was in the company got to witness our boss for who he really was. A jackass who overworked his staff and was only mildly allergic to honeycomb.
This makes... I'm so lost on this right now. Wait, what's going on? Oh, someone's just making a ruckus outside. So... let's see here. There was a jackass. And there was a honeycomb. That's all I know. Amazing. Let's keep going. I see. Yikes. Oh. Hope I never get on our bad side.
Anyway, is there anything else you wish to discuss at this point? Or will that conclude our meeting?
Oh. Oh. I have a feeling I know what you're going to choose. What's it gonna be? And why is my stomach growling? I just ate. Groot, your boss didn't deserve it, or conclude meeting. You know what? Screw it. Yeah, okay, that's what I figured. So, about Groot. Are you serious? That's it? Boy, that was boring. Oh. Huh? I'm so confused.
What about Groot? He's amazing, isn't he?
God. So he's a person?
Groot takes many forms. Me, my family, Flora, various states of mind. The knife that I use to backstab people while they're sleeping. We are Groot.
How exactly does Groot become a state of mind?
I don't know. How's a submarine swim?
Though the conversation goes nowhere, you leave the room feeling as though you've reached a heightened state of Groot. Seems I still have a bit of time. Alright, so that was Virginia. So now we have 15 left. We've got the park, which we have Eden, Magnus, Hunt, Sigmund, and Natalia. The cafeteria, we have Levitica, Zeke, Grace, Phoenix, and Miyu. And the cafe, we have Dash, Pierce, Florence, Elisa, and Mona. Who would that be? Do 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 do. Funny you should say Sigmund Freud, because the Sigmund we have here is known as the ultimate philosopher. Ah, a visitor. Fancy bumping into each other while out on separate evening strolls. Why was I not able to speak? Though, since you're sticking around, I presume you wish to engage in a healthy intellectual discourse. This is one of my favorite characters, too. Something like that? I was wondering if I could learn more a bit about you. Well, a bit more about you. Whatever. Where are you now? Also, you are now banned for saying Pog. Pog. Alright, anyways. Where are you now? This is most interesting. A teacher and a philosopher walk into a park. I wonder what the punchline would be for such a quaint scenario. Let us find out at once. So, you're a philosopher, eh? Blaze. I thought we already established that fact. That was a prompt for you to say something about yourself. Wait. Oh, that was Blaze speaking. Was it now? Then why did you not simply ask something along the lines of, what does being a philosopher entail? Such questionable wording, quite unbecoming of the ultimate teacher, if I may say so. No, you may not. Okay, let's try that. Okay, let's try this again. What does being a philosopher entail? Such shameless plagiarism. I like it. Philosophy is the art of thinking. Thinking is what distinguishes us from more base creatures like sea sponges and plankton. It is what defines our very humanity. Can't say I wasn't expecting him to answer like this. Come on, give this guy a break. He's a philosopher and he answers philosophically. So, what's the difference between normal thinking and philosophical thinking? Oh my god, I got one for y'all. I would say that a hallmark of philosophical thinking is that it seeks to extend the boundaries of human knowledge. Knowledge isn't a pit. Knowledge is a ladder. A traditional rung simply extends the depths to which humans may soar. Quite similar to teaching, is it not? No matter what stage of human advancement you find yourself in, there is always more to learn. I certainly can't disagree with that. Oh yeah, our main character is named Blaze and he's the ultimate teacher. But yeah, also if you have any questions during this, feel free to ask. I'm completely open to questions. One more thing. How does your staff fit into this? Oh, you mean that big stick with an orb on top? My staff. Let us start with the orb then. It is a reflection of my current state of mind. Red, angry, planning on murdering? That is one cloudy orb. Indeed, there is no such thing as a human mind that operates with perfect clarity. In fact, at any given point in time, humans function on only about 10% of their brain's capacity. That's actually not true, because you have to have almost all parts of your brain to even function in life. 10% of their potential. As a pioneer of humanity, the fact saddens me. Interesting. What about the rest of your staff? Does the wood have special powers? Is it modeled after something of significance? I was just wondering why you carry it around with you all the time. Because I'm an old fuck who cannot walk without his manly stick. I didn't exactly know what to say there. I stopped as, abruptly, he opened his mouth, words echoing as he spoke. There is a time and place for everything. but not now. Hold up. That's a Professor Oak reference, isn't it? Give me 1 second. I gotta find this real quick. Time and place for everything. But not now. Yeah. Yeah, it's a Professor Oak reference. Nice. When the time is right, then the information I shall then the information I shall share. Oh my god. They really went through with this Pokemon reference. So in Pokemon, you get a bike eventually far enough into the game. And basically what happens is if you try to ride your bike indoors or somewhere that's not allowed, the professor's words will echo through your mind somehow, saying there is a time and place for everything, but not now. So that's where that comes from. Nice reference, though. Wait, what am I thinking? Now, if I may ask, what is your view on philosophy? I should think carefully about what I say here. I try not to think about it, a path to deeper self, or it's complicated. Hello to the 3 viewers. How are y'all? Oh, 2. How are y'all doing? I don't know. I'm a philosophy nut myself, so I kind of want to answer path to deeper self. But you know what? I'm gonna let y'all control this. It's complicated. Alright. So. It's complicated. Indeed it is. That's not what I... whatever. But by definition, philosophy is a fine art that delves into the complexities of human existence. Your response is only restricted to what we already know. What do we know? What is knowledge? What types of knowledge are there? What are the ways of knowing? Ah, shoot. Okay, so there's actually something here. I want to try that again because... Yeah, I want to try that again because there is actually bonus stuff that you can see when you choose a good option. So the it's complicated option was actually the bad one. So out of the 3 options that they give you, there is a great one, an okay one, and a terrible one. And it'll determine how smooth your conversation goes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get at least a good conversation going, if not a great one. So, let's see here. Try not to think about it or path to deeper self. 1 for try not to think about it, 2 for path to deeper self. I see it too. And alright. Yeah, I'll go 2 then. I think philosophy is humanity's ticket to a deeper state of self. Oh my god, you sound like such a suck up, Blaze. Oh, could I clarify what you mean by this? Philosophy is about asking questions, is it not? Questions naturally seek to extend the boundaries of human knowledge. If we agree that knowledge is enriching, then the possibilities that knowledge could provide are endless. Maybe someday we'll be able to definitively answer the enduring questions of life using knowledge established through philosophical thought. This... yeah, I got bored from that. This is beginning to feel suspiciously like English class. You really do have a habit of exceeding my expectations. There we go. Looks like the conversation went extremely well. Awesome. There we go. So... Oh, yeah, okay, so this is the bonus scene, apparently. Blaze. Yes, Sigmund? Do not let your brilliant mind go to waste. With you at its helm, the great family of education is sure to prosper. I look forward to cooperating with you as a fellow great man. Thank you, Sigmund. That was a great conversation. Sometimes a little maturity offers a great change of pace. Yeah, I'm getting bored from this one. Indeed. You know what else offers a great change of pace? As soon as I say I'm getting bored with this, are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god, he had to have said something else other than what we all thought. You hurriedly part ways. Seems I still have a bit of time. Alright, so there's 2 down, and I believe 14 to go. So I will say I've already done Magnus and Levitica, but I'm willing to do them again because I don't really remember much of it. This is before I decide, you know what, I'm just going to live stream it. So, we have the cafeteria, Zeke, Levitica, Grace, Phoenix, and Miyu. Natalia, Eden, Magnus, and Hunt. And Dash, Pierce, Florence, Elisa, and Mona. Huh? Mona, Elisa? Haha, ha, ha, okay. In fact, while you're choosing, I'm going to go get a water. I will be right back. Hello to the person who just walked in. So what we are doing right now is I'm figuring out who to choose for the next person to talk to. So if no one responds, I'm probably just going to do either Levitica or Magnus, because I've already done them before. I just want to get the ones I've already done out of the way. So I guess without further ado, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, get your tag by still. If you hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I choose Magnus. Alright, here we go, Magnus. Yes. And I say, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. I say, hey, what's going on? What brings you here? Ah, you noticed me? He managed to stay in tune. But of course, it was within my calculations. Ah, I see. I was wondering if I could talk to you, actually. Considering the amount of energy you must have considering the amount of energy you must have expended, surely it must be something important. Well, that depends on your definition of important. I'd mainly like to get to know you better. Get to know me better? Is that so strange? You're a fellow candidate. Our talents may be worlds apart, but we may both become important leaders very soon. I see. What is it that you wish to talk about then? Anything, really. Your call. I think it would be more efficient for you to choose a topic. Fair enough. Okay, how about this? What's up with your uniform? My uniform? What do you mean, what's up with it? Are you saying it doesn't suit me? Well, have you ever been in the Army or Navy before? I've been a navigator for both. I thought I told you this already. Yes, but have you ever, had to pick up a weapon? Oh, hello. Oh. There's 4, then there's 3, then there's 2. Alright, FNAF reference. Anyways. Had to pick up a weapon? No. I was simply there to give navigational advice. Oh god, what was that? That was a yawn, but tongue got in the way. To get their armies from one place to another using minimal resources, sneak past enemy patrols. That type of thing. I see. I asked because you seem especially attached to your uniform. Is there some kind of deeper significance? It's not my uniform. It's the uniform reserved for the ultimate nomad. The ultimate nomad? Yes. He used to come with me on my voyages. My thoughts are usually a jumbled mess, but with him around, I didn't even feel the need to listen to music. Those were the sorts of voyages that I wished would last forever. On one mission, we were both awarded uniforms because of our superior directional skills, you know. The usual. They're made out of an extremely rare and unique material, so they take a while to make. Since he was the great family head and I wasn't, his one was made first. But you know what he did? Without a second's hesitation, he passed the uniform straight to me. He needs it more. I can wait, he said, before walking off. That's just the sort of person he was. Alright, so for those who don't know, the ultimate nomad in this game, the plot line is that each of these students has a not necessarily a counterpart, but like a best friend per se, or partner, or whatever, associated with them, and there's like a whole like royal hierarchy going on, where they get power to rule, and there are certain departments. So like Magnus is like navigation, and he's with a nomad who is often like a wanderer traveling across lands without really any direction. So it kind of makes sense there. Then you have the barista with the chef because food and drink. Then the teacher with the puzzler because of like brain stuff. And all that, so yeah, that's that. That's why I know he must have a good reason for not contacting me. I know he'll reach out to me again eventually. I should think carefully about what I say next. Oh, I want to ask for the distance to the sun. Can you calculate the distance to the sun from here? Huh? I could, but... Just playing around, don't worry. Well, since you started it, the distance from Earth to the sun is usually anywhere between 146 to 152 million kilometers. It depends on the Earth's approach, or perihelion. You asked that to take my mind off things, didn't you? I mean, that's a good reason. You two are remarkably similar. Oh, wow. Hey, Blaze, when we first met, I thought you were just another one of those mouth breathers that would look at me and see a calculator and not a person. It's the same reason why I like music. It's consistent, calming, predictable. It never lets you down and always keeps you up. No need to justify yourself. I'm a teacher. Everyone has a different way of viewing the world. We've all been shaped by different experiences. Just remember, you're a human first, always. Yeah. Don't let your affections change you into something you're not. I see. I'll try to take that on board, Magnus. You part ways. Efficiently. Seems to still have a bit of time. Alright. So, I might do 2 more people before I end the stream. So, let's see here. We've done 2 from the cafeteria. We haven't done any from here. Well, we've done 1 from the cafeteria, 2 from the park, and none from the cafe. So... Let's do 1 from the cafe. Florence has kind of grown on me as of lately. You know, since we've done 2 guys and 1 girl, let's go ahead and do another girl so far. As of now. And don't take that the wrong way.
Oh, a visitor. At this hour. I thought it would just be me and Dash around. But this place sure is seeing a lot of activity. Ah, Blaze, welcome. I thought you'd be a bit sick of seeing my face after a whole day of gallivanting around together. Was I mistaken?
So she finally looked up. Yep, you are. Earlier we were walking around because we drew the same lots. We didn't have a choice, but now...
You're a smooth talker, Blaze. Real smooth. Do you know who else is a smooth talker?
Huh? What?
Piggity McPickpocketface, the titular character of my first bestseller, Piggity and the Grey Wallet Heist. It's rather standard practice for pickpockets to engage in mock conversation. It distracts the target, making the newly acquired lightness of their pockets just that much harder to notice.
Hope you're not using this conversation for a similar purpose. Probably is. Hey, my pockets are empty.
Your pockets were always empty, Blaze. I already checked.
Nice. So, about your country. I've been meaning to ask, why are petty crimes so popular?
Well, if you didn't catch it from our conversation earlier, my country takes courage very seriously. Courage under fire. Courage on behalf of your friends. Courage while deflecting projectiles.
What?
Crimes are made wholly out of public perception, after all. What is a crime in some places could be committed in others without anyone batting an eyelid. Such is the way of crime. And such is the world of a crime fiction novelist. In my country, the severity of a crime is based on the courage shown by the perpetrator. By all accounts, indecently exposing yourself to a gaggle of old people is preferable to picking someone's pocket while they're unaware. It takes courage for the tradee to flash their equipment, while the latter, pure cowardice.
I see. Your country certainly has some interesting standards.
And nowhere in the world is crime a sliding scale. Interesting standards doth maketh the crime. Take murder, for instance. What do you think the maximum penalty for murder should be?
Oh no. Oh god, it depends on the situation. Like, it feels like revenge murder. Like, I know in one of the previous Danganronpa games, not the main character, one of the more major characters, Shuichi, Ultimate Detective, he became a detective by solving a murder case, and in that case, the murderer was someone who was seeking out revenge because the victim was... Nice, death penalty. Because the victim was someone... The victim was someone who drove their wife to suicide. So, they had a reason to kill. I don't think they were necessarily a bad person, but at the same time, they still murdered, so I think counseling would be okay for them. But then there's other cases where, like, there's serial killers who deserve the death penalty. They need to leave. And then oh my god, then there's others that are just like, it was too cruel. I don't know. But you said death penalty, and let's go with it. The death penalty. How blind? Um, you kill someone and you lose your life in return. That would be like a denial of high name proportions. What? Sorry, local slang. What I mean is this. If crimes were a true sliding scale, then a single murder would never attract the death penalty. After all, what is the defining feature of a crime? The public considers them gross and immoral? Acceptable enough, I suppose. Picture this. Say I've killed one person, and to be put to death afterwards. What is there to stop me from killing more? Further victims will be pointless if you've already fulfilled your goal. And there we have it. The murderer that you just put to death for killing one person had the moral character to decide not to kill more when killing more would have made no difference. Oh shit, that's deep. In these sorts of countries, thousands of lives taken would be treated no differently to the robbing of a single life. Even if that single life was that of a common thug. How then is the executioner any better than the man he has just killed? Well, he gets paid. Crime is never a true sliding scale. So why bother? Why judge other countries for having different standards? In a weird, twisted way, I guess that sort of makes sense. Oh shoot, that went well. I did not expect that at all. Alright, so I might just do one more person before I go to sleep. So, we got Levitica, Zeke, Grace, Phoenix, Miu, Dash, Pierce, Elisa, Mona, Natalia, Eden, and Hunt. Oh my god, Levatican. I don't know if you've watched the episodes yet, but it's funny that you should say Levatican, because Levitica is the ultimate missionary, which means she is an advocate for all religions. So, I don't know how you keep guessing these right. Come in, dear lamb. Don't mind if I do. I sense a disturbance overtaking your countenance. Are you feeling unwell? Is there something disrupting the flow of your thoughts? Other than that situation. Oh wait, hold up. Before I continue on, perfect for the ultimate missionary, I need to pull something up real quick. Let's see here. Image. Okay. I didn't want it that big. Give me a second. Alright, we got our fun little flying spaghetti monster. And Yeah, I think that'll fit quite well. Yeah, right there. Alright. Yes. Exactly. Fits the mood. Alright, perfect. So, other than our situation, not really. I was just hoping that I could get to know you a bit better, that's all.
Get to know me. That would be blasphemous. I shan't accept this.
What? But it's only natural in our situation that we familiarize ourselves with each other's company.
My dear Blaze, why would you like to better understand me when there are many gods that are more deserving of your attention?
Can't exactly say I wasn't expecting that. Being so selflessly devoted to the gods, doesn't that get exhausting after a while?
It is my solemn duty. My own feelings matter not.
Okay, let's talk around it then. About your philosophy, why is it that you follow all gods?
That is a simple enough question to answer. I follow all gods because I owe one of them a debt of gratitude.
Debt? What sort of debt?
When I was younger, I was in a far more pitiable state than I am in right now.
I don't think you're pitiable right now, though. Not in the slightest.
If I had my staff with me, then I'd be inclined to agree with you.
Just borrow Sigmund's.
Anyhow, at this very difficult stage in my life, there came a day where I could suddenly see with perfect clarity. To single out a certain Christian verse, my power was certainly made perfect in weakness.
Wait, are you suggesting that you were blind before then?
In more ways than one. Even now, I am still told I walk with the eyes of a blind girl.
Wow.
So when that moment came, I was directed to a field where I knew I would find something of use. I dug and dug until my fingers bled, until I uncovered it. My staff! Ever since, I've seen it as my holy mission to convey the power of the Gospels to the lost and weary masses.
Quite the incredible story. Though I'm still surprised that you claim to be an adherent to all religious faiths. I can't speak. What is your reason for this? You said that it was only one God that saved you, right?
That too has a simple answer. The identity of the most providential of deities was never revealed. I can only assume that this was their intention. They knew that if I was aware of their identity, I would foolishly choose to serve only them at the expense of all else. To answer before listening, that is folly and shame.
I see. So basically, she got help from a god. She got help from a god, and she doesn't know which one it was. Interesting. So that's why she is a follower of an advocate of all faiths. Alright, interesting. So, praise Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Forgive my impudence. May I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
Have you ever felt the need to confess?
My love towards you? I mean, what? Huh? I said nothing.
This is, of course, taking into account your atheist worldview.
Hmm. I mean, I feel like the answer is quite obvious for this one. I have a feeling, knowing this guy here in the chat, I feel like I know that the answer is gonna be no, never done anything wrong. So, let's go ahead and click that. No, I don't think I've ever done anything that would warrant confessing. You swore this before all the gods, old and new? Yes, I do. You heretic! I see. To use the authority of all gods to further one's own lies. Oh god. That was not fun. I believe that you are different from other atheists, but perhaps it was I who was misguided. Yeah, okay. I'm going to do that again, and I'm going to try the bonus scene. So, basically what we learned from that is Levitica is the ultimate missionary because she owes one god a favor. Alright. So, let's go ahead and say yes, share. Yes. There have been times in the past where I made the wrong decisions. And because of this, I caused pain and suffering to other people. People who trusted me. Are you sure? What do you mean? I'm merely conveying what the whispers have said. They are not necessarily straightforward, but they always try to direct the listener to the truth. I can only implore you to reconsider your current standing. That was it? Anyway, I must now engage in one of my daily prayer rituals. Would you like to join? Sure. Does it matter if I'm not religious? Not in the slightest. This particular god does not discriminate on the basis of religious affiliation or lack thereof. Oh, so Buddha. Anyone can pray to him. So, how's the prayer go? As follows. Oh. She raised her arms and swung them slowly back and forth. Okay, so, like this? I don't know if that can be seen or not. Okay, what next? You whisper the words of prayer. And they are? 5 minutes pass as you engage in prayer. You leave feeling reinvigorated, your clothing a minimally different shade of color. Nice. Alright, so I might do one more just to make the numbers a little bit even. So, we've done 5. And now, let's do one more from over here in the cafe. So we've done, actually no, there's not limit options. So I have Natalia, Eden, Hunt, Dash, Pierce, Elisa, Mona. Zeke, Grace, Phoenix, and Miyu. So we have a gamer, a singer, doctor, robot, journalist, weapons master, barista, lawyer, warden, personal trainer, and psychic. If that means anything. Oh, shoot. There we go. Alright. Let's break while we wait. Choked on water. Let's see here. So none of the other ones I've done yet. Natalia, Eden, Hunt, Dash, Pierce, Elisa, Mona, Zeke, Grace, Phoenix, and Miyu. Grace, Phoenix, and Miyu, I'm curious to learn more about. Zeke is the worst. Elisa's hot. Mona's interesting. Dash is funny. Pierce is annoying. Let's see here. Natalia is alright. Eden is kind of boring. And Hunt is funny at times. I don't know. Let's do one I'm interested in. Let's do... I don't know if I can do a high voice right now. I don't really feel like doing Eden's voice or Hunt's. You know what? Let's do Dash. Ah, sir, welcome. Please, make yourself at home. Thanks, Dash. You're too hospitable. I shall spare no small comfort for the man who saved my life last night. I don't think I did that much. Trust me, sir. Some of my withdrawal symptoms can be rather unpleasant. Oh yeah, he's addicted to coffee. He's the ultimate barista. What brings you here at this hour, sir? Have you come for some coffee? No thanks. Grace's coffee during dinner was already more than sufficient. That girl, she learns fast. It would be such a shame if she likes mochas. Huh? Nothing, sir. So, about your demeanor. It seems you have this whole butler routine going. Butler, you say? That was not my direct intention, sir. I find that very hard to believe. Though, as a co-owner, turned sole proprietor of the largest cafe in the world,
Over time, I did find myself adapting to a persona that would be more than generally agreeable to the whole clientele.
Voice crack. Ah, I see. It doesn't matter what your background is. Everyone can appreciate being served like that.
Very good, sir. I knew you'd understand. Anyway, now that we have this cleared up,
Now that we have this cleared up, I was wondering if there was anything else you can tell me about yourself. Speaking candidate to candidate, of course.
oh, could sir be a bit more specific with his order?
It's not an order. You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
But I noticed this morning that you seem to have an affinity for food. Very good, sir. Indeed, before I met the ultimate baker, I used to be a world-famous food critic. In order to be worthy of such a position, you need to know how to cook.
Wow, a food critic? Very surprising given his current demeanor. Hello to the new person who just came in. I'm about to end the stream. This is going to be the last person I do. But, hey, welcome.
Precisely. I had a penchant for being rather direct with my opinions. When I first started out, everyone called me the kitchen nightmare.
Lamb sauce, anybody?
I used to be quite the irritable fellow, if you would believe it.
Used to be? Oh?
Yes, I had the habit of asking for my food to be served off the floor. Simply put, sir, there is no better way to test an entire establishment. The hygiene standards and the wholesomeness of the taste, both at once assessed.
Christ. But you weren't the ultimate connoisseur?
No, I wasn't. Such an honor went to a lass from the small town of Polestar. The next town over, actually. There's simply no way I could compete with her, God's tongue. Or her metaphors. She loved her metaphors.
Right.
And it was then that I met the baker fellow. He wanted to turn his bakery into a cafe and was on the search for a barista. Of course, even if he was the leader of a great family, that accent made me quite skeptical. So I made an agreement. I would work at his cafe as the barista, provided his baked goods were of a satisfactory quality.
How were they?
Fucking terrible.
Oh.
I'd never tasted anything better in my life. I even took the liberty of rubbing his bread all across the carpet. The loss of umami remained constant, a perfect zero. It was simply scrumptious. I tore my favorite tuxedo that day. Anyway, sir, is there anything else you wish to ask of me?
Let's see here. Make a flat white, mocha hate, last coffee. He probably ain't gonna like me if I say anything about mochas. So, last coffee. When was the last time you had coffee?
Oh, good question. That was probably 7 minutes ago. Excuse me for a moment.
He pushes you out of the cafe.
Fucking shit! Where did I put it?
Oh my god. Looks like that conversation went well? Seems to still have a bit of time. Okay. So that's all I'm going to be doing for now. If you like what you see, give this stream a like, comment, subscribe, whatever. And I will see you all later. I'll be continuing to post Clash Trials later. I decided to stream tonight because tomorrow I won't be able to post a video because I'm going to be busy with schoolwork. So I still need time to edit and all that. So without further ado, I guess I'm going to go ahead and peace out.